That's forever, ever, ever, ever. Should've realized this is goodbye. Dead or alive, I know.
All right, hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry, it's always so like awkward to start it off.
No, it's okay.
Anyways, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, you look great.
Thank you.
I'm very happy to have you on here.
How are you doing?
I'm, living.
Mm-hmm.
Living and loving. How did we meet? That's a good question. Deja's a producer on this.
Shout out to Beats and Ballads.
Shout out to Deja. Shout out to Beats.
I believe we met at Beats and Ballads.
Is this? I don't know. Oh, we
I
did meet
think
at
it
Beats
was
and
at Beats and
Ballads.
Ballads.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But this is our first time actually
sitting down and talking.
talking. But we always were in the same group of friends.
That whole big group of people.
Yeah.
They you know what's funny? I was thinking about your song today, your single Daisies. And I was thinking about how odd it is that Atlanta's so small.
Mm-hmm.
That Trey even produced on that song, Deja wrote it. I don't know, it's so many.
And Trey Best did background vocals on it too.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Shout out to
the gang,
man.
the circle,
Shout out to
friends.
the homies.
Yeah, I think it's important with the small community that we do have, the people that you really gravitate towards to really stick with them.
Yeah,
I guess because they made the whole process even better. I've worked with hella people in Atlanta, but that was the smoothest process that I've ever gone through for a song. Yeah,
I love that. I feel I don't know, what a great group of people. I just really love that entire friend group. I don't even know what to call it, but I suppose we can talk about your single. Let's talk about the process of writing it with
Deja, the one and only,
the Queen Icon legend.
The single is called Daisies.
Right.
How it came about, it was a little period of time we weren't really working because we were working for months straight, and then we kind of took a break for a little while, and then it was a session where we came back together. But it's actually funny because every single session that we had, it was always me and Deja. If it was me and Deja and Naj, or me and Deja and Trey, and miscellaneous engineers and stuff, and every single session I would have something to talk about. There's an update of my life. Oh girl, let me give you the tea because this is what's going on. And every song was inspired by the chapter I was going through. And we kind of took a break, like I said, and when we got back together, I was I don't really want to talk about this anymore. I'm ready to kind of move on.
Yeah.
So the song was a note to self, or paying homage to a chapter of my life that wasn't any longer in my life. So yeah, it was really effortless. It was one of my favorite songs that we wrote together too, because we were let's not get stuck on it, or because a lot of times we fill out the beat, and then we'll write to it, and then put down a skeleton, and some parts we'll get super stuck on, but on this song we were no, just go. Say what comes to your mind and then just move on. So yeah,
I love that. I was looking at the video that you posted where it was you as a little kid and playing all the instruments. It was so cute. But how long have you known? Geez, I don't know what it's like to literally be born and know that you can sing. But how long?
Okay, that's the misconception though, because I wasn't always good at singing. I think I always had a natural tone to myself, but I wasn't always good. My mom was the type of mom to put me in everything.
Really?
I was in karate. I was that type of kid. She put me in everything, and anything that I gravitated towards, she was okay, we're gonna stick to that. So music was just, I don't know, I've always loved it. And then once I told her that I loved it, she would buy me karaoke machines and pianos and guitar. She just did everything, put me on singing lessons, piano lessons. I went to a private school for performing arts and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah, she was really dedicated.
Do you grow up in Atlanta?
I went to Pebblebrook.
I don't even think I know where this is. Where is that?
Cobb County.
Okay.
Right by Six Flags.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
What part of town you grew up on?
Over here, literally. I grew up in Ellenwood, but me, shout out to Reagan, who's behind the camera, we went to Chamblee. So we drove 30 minutes.
Opposite sides of me. Yeah, so I'm not surprised you wouldn't know. Every time I say it, people are oh, yeah. I don't know what that is.
I feel oh my God. I don't know. It's so, again, I'm saying Atlanta, it's just so small, but I really do love it. Well, on the topic of singles, are you going to have a project Soon-ish. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Okay, if I'm being completely and utterly honest, I'm so indecisive. So like, I'll have plans to, and then I'll make like hella music, and then I'm like, no, I want to keep going. Like, I want to keep pushing. I think right now I'm more in the groove of like pushing things out and then like releasing them. Like when things feel solid, put them out as a single. And then once I get in that like mindset of like, okay, I really want to put out a project, then I'll be more intentional towards that. But right now my intentions are just consistency. So it's like, eventually. And when I do, I want it to be very, very special. So that's also why I'm kind of like taking my time, because I don't want to rush anything. I don't want to force anything. Once it feels right, it'll feel right. So
I love it. Oh my gosh. Well,
yeah,
I'm ready for the day, honestly. Big fan, obviously. So
thank you.
Speaking of being a fan, and obviously I told y'all it's awkward that Ambre is in the room because I was going to talk about you, but how was tour? Like,
tour is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's actually really crazy because before, like in 2022, like towards the end of the year, like November, December, I was like really like hell bent on writing down like all my manifestations, what I wanted to bring into 2023. Like I was very adamant about it. Like I wasn't playing. And I had like goals of one, going on tour, putting out more music, being more consistent, and just enjoying more of the industry, or like just creating, just being a creative. Like, because I felt the pressures already before, and I was like, I just want to have fun with it now. So it was ironic when I did go on tour, because I've always been a fan of Ambre and like her penmanship and just her sound in general. And we had already worked together before that, so it was like it kind of just made sense in my head. And she had posted that she was going on tour, and I had called Deja, and I was like, I think she's going on tour. I was like, but I don't know if she has an opener. She was like, ask. Just so flat out, like, just ask. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah. So I hit her up and I was like, do you have an opener? She's like, no, why? And then she put the little eyes. I was like, it's like, well, if you need one, just let me know. Like, just as simple as that. And then the conversation just went kind of back and forth, like, where are you located, and then I ended up going on tour, and it was fun. I had a lot of fun. I feel like her audience is super like authentic, and they're very like tapped in, and a lot of them have like been a part of the process of hers the whole time, so like super fans. So like when I came along, they were like really open and accepting. It was so amazing. Sweet. I stayed after like every show, and they would come and talk to me and like, oh, you have a new fan, and like how well we like meshed together while we were performing. It was cool. I had a lot of fun, and I celebrated my birthday on tour too. And I went to Toronto, and I've never been out of the state for my birthday. Really? So that was fun too. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. All around, it was a great experience for my first tour too. So you like being on the road? I do. That's not what I would want to do full time, but yeah, majority of my time I would like to be traveling while I'm doing my music. Heck yeah. So I'm over Atlanta at this point. At this point. It's just so much fun. I don't know. I like the hustle, like the everyday go, what's next. Fast paced. Yeah.
This has nothing to do with anything related to you, but I'm about to like be on a tour for the first time.
Ooh, and congratulations.
But I'm very nervous. So I always ask people, I'm like, how is it being on the road? Like just being up and on the go all the time. It's just like,
yeah. I've only done it for like, I think we had like 7 shows, so it wasn't like, that's good. That's like, it was perfect. It was perfect. It was like, oh my god, I'm so tired. Yeah, it was more so like I'm excited. It's like when you like go on a field trip and the day before like you stay up all night. It's like I'm just excited to be here, so I don't care. But like I couldn't imagine like going like 24 cities. Like I would be done. That would be a little too much for me. Do people do that? How many cities are you going?
We're going to 10, I think. Whew. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. I'm really excited. I cannot wait, but I don't know. I always want to know like how people are like on the road and how fast paced, and then just being in the same vicinity with people. Yeah,
I think it's like a saying like, be careful who you go on tour with, or something like that, because people they be a little different.
It's sleeping in quarters with people who I see the same people all the time. Shout out to them. Shout out to the band. Shout out to Wiley. Not to
Oh, you're going to tour with Wiley?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so cool.
No one knows.
They seem like
this
cool
yet.
people.
Everybody. The band is cool. Trey's in the band now. White Trey.
You gotta specify.
I'm sorry. The fact that we're all like in the same little friend group, so I'm like,
we get it.
Like,
y'all probably won't get it yet, but like we get it.
Yeah, you know,
the White Trey.
Trey Landry.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sorry.
have a great time. That sounds like so much fun.
So, 3 people. You got to meet anybody, dead or alive. Who would it be?
I want you to know.
Uh-huh.
This is the hardest question I've ever had to answer in my life. Okay. Because there's categories. You know, there's time periods, and then there's dead, there's alive. But this is so hard. Okay, without naming the obvious.
If you
Beyonce and Michael Jackson.
Oh my God, I should have
I'm not going to name them because you already know.
Okay,
so
honorable mention, there we are. That's it.
If I had to combine, this is so hard. This is like really hard.
It is a hard question.
It's such a good question, but I'm going to choose Whitney Houston.
Ooh, wait, why? I mean, I love Whitney
because
Houston.
I feel like she's funny as and I feel like she's like super nurturing. Like I just give like auntie vibes from her.
I love it.
But like the fun type of auntie that like you will run to and like, let me tell you what I did over this weekend. You know, and she really won't judge you. Like, so that's how I would choose Whitney Houston.
Okay, love that one. Okay.
Usher.
Ooh, Usher's and that hits.
I could go into a whole speech into this. People have said Usher before.
I don't think anybody has.
Well, it's an honor to say his name on Dead or Alive. Usher is one of the artists that inspired me to start taking singing seriously.
Really?
Yes. Like that's like one of the artists that I studied like really, really hard. As far as like vocal control, choices, runs, all of that.
Heck yeah.
He's just all around 5 stars for me. He's just so talented.
So
and
good.
I've always loved men's vocals over female vocals. I don't know why. It just shows like a different side of men in my opinion. Not in like over sexual or like weird type of way, but like in a more feminine way. And yeah, so I just gravitated towards him a lot as a kid.
King Icon legend. Shout out to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. And I'm kind of mad because I wanted to go to Vegas.
I wanted to go, but they said that he's gonna allegedly drop a project and then go on tour.
Fingers crossed.
But I wanted to see that damn Vegas.
Me too. And I pray
residency.
I just meet that man because I don't know. I just think he has a whole bunch of gems.
Yeah,
I really do.
so good.
Everything that he has done in his discography has just been very inspiring for me.
That's fantastic.
And last but not least, I would say, Brandy.
Oh, I love Brandy.
The vocal Bible.
That's good.
The audience approves. Just because, I mean, why not? I just feel like I could learn so much from her. If I could just study her for a period of time and just really take in everything, I feel like I could really learn a lot. And she's an Aquarius queen. And I love all of my Aquarius friends. And they're just also very sweet and nurturing, but also real. Very blunt. And
We love that.
yeah, they're just very giving. Like, let me show you how to do this. Like, I got you. So yeah,
I love that.
I have many, many more.
Like
Many more. But those are my top 3.
I love that list. That was fantastic. Yay. Now I want to know your sign, even though I know nothing about astrology, but
Guess.
I couldn't tell you. I can't even name all the signs.
Okay. Y'all already know, so I can't make y'all guess. I'm a Taurus.
Are you really?
I am.
Oh my God, my best friend's a Taurus.
See?
Queen Icon legend.
And I already know you're a Libra. A Libra.
I'm just kidding. Why did somebody tell me the other day? Somebody said that all Libras are cheaters. I've never cheated on anyone. Maybe I'll make it a point to do it next time. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing.
Prove 'em right.
I'm just
just
playing.
kidding.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
okay. Before I
am a Taurus earth sign through and through.
I love it.
But I love Libras though. Y'all are really cool.
Even though you think I'm a liar.
Okay, I think y'all are like great friends. Okay, I don't think y'all are liars.
Where you at?
Anybody else got something to say about Libras? Y'all had a bad experience with Libras?
What is this? Are we all about to
I like crybaby.
It's coming from a crybaby. I think that y'all just straddle the fence
okay, I will say that.
a lot. Y'all are just like, the epitome of devil's advocate. Like,
1,000%, I'll tell you.
I hear you and I hear you too. Who's wrong? I don't know. You're both right.
Like,
and
it's like,
no.
This person, I'm like, this don't got nothing to do with me, child.
Like, literally, like, if it has nothing to do with you, you truly don't care. But she'll like talk shit with both sides though.
This is so real.
You will like.
She's reading me right now.
Like,
this is so
you be like, yeah, that bitch was fucked up. Then you go on that side. No, she had you fucked up for sure. Like, which one is it? But it's okay.
Yo, this is real. I just got red on my own show. This is
as long as you listen to me, I don't care. So
I'm screaming. Well, you told the truth. That was not a lie. And now we're closing this out.
At least you can admit it.
I'm screaming. Okay, something, like I said, something positive to say to the people. Look into that, Cameron.
This is going to sound cliche, but don't give up and just keep going. You never know who's listening. You never know who's supporting. It's always that one person, and do it for that one person. If it's not you, there's always somebody doing better than you. There's always somebody doing not as good as you, but it's not important. Just focus on yourself and do what's best for yourself in every moment.
I love that.
That's all I have to say.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much, first and foremost.
Thank you. It's
being
such
on
an
the
honor. Oh, yes. My Instagram is Payton Moore Music. You can find me on anywhere as far as like Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify at Payton Moore. Twitter, Payton in Music. Just type in Payton Moore. I think you will find it. It's not, you know, you might have to scroll a little bit, but it's not that hard to find.
Well, thank you
Thank
so much for
you.
being on the show. I'm so happy that I finally got
It was an honor. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you guys for watching. Obviously like this video, subscribe to this channel, and I don't know. Bye. Have a great day.